How's it going, people? Welcome to the United Stand. I'm here with We Are Tottenham TV. Sim, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright. Probably better than you. At this current moment, I think.
Yeah. We know. I've taken the L on social media. Got to take it when it comes.
It should brighten up.
See, you have to put it in there.
Sorry.
Dele Alli challenge showing 0 trophies. That's all Dele was trying to do, and then he found that stupid challenge.
All the whole United squad were doing now.
Oh, Jesse Lingard started it first, man, and then Dele he was doing it, and then Dele took it as an actual celebration. Then it went.
You think Lingard's a social media mogul? Dele's got it locked down.
Dele was flossing, flipping in the semi-final, and then he couldn't floss no more, innit? Yeah. Anyway. This is going to be a combined 11.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got you coming up on Monday night. And it feels a bit annoying doing it now because we're off the back of such a bad defeat. But we're going to have some fun with it. Combined 11. You want you guys to get involved as well. So drop what your combined 11 would be.
We did one in January. I'm thinking it might be a bit different.
Exactly. So let us guys, let us know what you lot think. We'll kind of do it because it's only the second game of the third game of the season. It's kind of hard to do it on form, but we'll kind of do it with how the feeling we have around the players at the moment. Yeah. So in goal, we don't need. We never. That's the only thing I love. We can just not even go to it.
World Cup winning captain. That's how it is.
Do you know what?
World Cup winning captain, my friend.
Yeah, but he's not. He's obviously not better than
Forget that blooper in the final. Forget what happened. That didn't happen. Yeah, but let's be honest. Not like De Gea didn't make any mistakes in the World Cup.
Yeah, but don't worry about that. You don't make him for Man United. So De Gea is the best goalie in the world.
I'll give you De Gea. I'll give you De Gea.
Is he the best keeper in the world? Are you thinking about it?
Yeah, I'll say he's the best keeper in the world.
Okay, so
only because Neuer just took a year out.
Oh, bro, Neuer's washed up now, man. He's done.
He's done.
Obviously David De Gea. So if we go to formation, we'll just do a 4-3-3 to keep it simple.
Yeah, 4-3-3. Yeah.
Right back.
The Barry Beckham.
I can't. Call me. Don't say I'm trying to roll over. I'm saying it as it is. You guys should know me by now. I don't just say things to just support Man United. I'm not blind.
I think Valencia was probably the best right back in the Premier League, maybe last season.
Not last season.
Couple seasons ago.
Yeah.
But I think Trippier's overtaken him, especially after the World Cup he's had.
I can't argue with that. He's got a great delivery. He's
those
got
free kicks now, man.
I ain't gonna lie. Even when
those free kicks to
and
his
when
game.
Kyle Walker, free kicks exactly, brilliant set pieces. And when Kyle Walker left, a lot of people saying, Tottenham will be finished now, and then his emergence just came. You got him from Burnley, innit?
Yeah, 3 million.
So
linked from Madrid in the summer for 60.
You can't argue with that. So fair play. I'll give you that. The two centre halves. I can't not put Alderweireld in there in terms of we wanted him so badly and you
can't not put Vertonghen in there either. Vertonghen is what he got on the team of the year last season.
He's brilliant.
He's world class. I think you have to have both of them, to be honest.
But I want to argue Bailly to get in there. Now I know that sounds dumb after the way he just played, but as Man United fans, we know that the real Bailly. But
I like Bailly. I think he's a good young defender.
Do you know what?
But I don't think he's of the quality of Toby and Jan. I think if you had them both, they wouldn't even be in question. If they were playing for United,
do you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I have to be honest.
I have
to be honest. I know. You know me. You have to be honest. Left back.
What are we saying? So I'll go with Davis because Rose doesn't really play anymore. Though I think Rose probably would get in there, but I'll say Davis for now.
Yeah, realistically, I think.
So what? Ashley Young?
If Luke Shaw lived up to what he should live up to, which is the best right back in the country, young, aspiring, but he hasn't. So I've got no. I'm not saying that he can't get to that level. He might prove us wrong, but so far he hasn't. So I can't put him in the side. Ashley Young, you could argue that he was the England left back.
Yeah, it was a reason. I think he had a pretty good season last season. Yeah. I remember when we played against you at Old Trafford, he was great. He was one of the best players. But Davis is solid, man. I think Davis is a really solid left back. He's like a solid 7 out of 10 each game. Yeah, and he gets forward well.
Both bomb forward. They put in crosses.
He creates chances as well. He's underrated in that sense, Davis. He's always on near the top of the chance created each game. Yeah. So. I think it's a whole Spurs defenders here, I believe.
Apart from De Gea, innit?
Which is weird because I think you actually conceded less than us last season. But I think, man,
it's true. We conceded the second least goals.
Yeah, but I think it's more due to how you play than your individual players. More chances.
That's weird though, isn't it? Yeah, but I have to. If you're doing it player for player, which is how we're doing this, I can't argue. I'm not going to be biased just because it's Man United. Let me know. Do you guys think I'm being too soft?
I think Davinson Sanchez will get in there before Bailly probably.
Nah. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. He's just as rash as Bailly sometimes. He can
but he's young. I like Davinson.
Yeah, so is Bailly. He's not that old. He's only like 23, 24.
Yeah, but Davinson's 21.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. He's got a couple of years on him.
Yeah, true.
All right. Into the midfield. So
all right, here we go.
No, we're doing 4-3-3. So I'm just gonna say it. I don't care what Pogba is going on with. Like, he might have a bad performance and there's things going on with Mourinho. I don't care. You said the World Cup winner thing. You saw what he did in the World Cup.
Fair play.
And he's a top-notch, brilliant, world-class. Well, he needs to be a bit more consistent so he can have the name world-class. But he basically is world-class. He goes in that midfield. I'm just going to start with that.
Yeah, I'll give you Pogba. I mean, Dembele... I remember obviously in January at Wembley, Dembele completely rinsed Pogba, but then Pogba rinsed him back in the
Sat him on his arse, there you go.
I don't know, I think even before that, Pogba's had a few good games against Dembele. It's not the first time. Yeah. But Dembele always has that ability to just dominate any midfield on his day, but you got to put Pogba in. I think
leaving.
There was a lot of talks because he's 31, he wanted one last big contract. But I think he's just
going to stay now.
I think he didn't get the offers. Yeah, I think he rejected Inter Milan, and I think he didn't want to go to China in the end. Okay. Even. So yeah,
Pogba's in there.
Just about.
Then we've got Eriksen in there.
Yes, you have to have Eriksen. Well, it depends where you're putting Dele. I guess you put Dele further forward.
I'm putting Lingard over Dele.
Really?
In the midfield, yeah.
You sit? No,
yeah,
no, not having that.
I am.
Not having that.
Unless Lingard's going to go on the right-hand side over Lucas Moura. Bro, Dele Alli, he's a good player, but he went missing in the World Cup. He showed a bit of his true colours there, in my opinion. And
he's a
bit overrated. I
don't think Lingard had a great World Cup. He had that great goal with Panama.
To be fair, but he was still creating space and creating chances and still trying to buzz about the place. I thought Dele was like dead, apart from the Sweden header when he scored.
He got injured. He got injured.
Didn't do nothing.
First game of the World Cup, he got injured.
Man.
Wait, listen.
All right, midfield three. Let's go. Like Pogba.
Pogba. Eriksen has to be in there.
Eriksen has to go in there. I'll give you that. I can't really argue Herrera.
I think Dele. I mean,
all right, if you put Dele in there, that means that I'm just already putting Lingard on the right because Lingard gets in there.
Lingard on the right ahead of Lucas.
Yeah, Lucas is he scored that goal the other day.
Yeah,
great goal, but he hasn't done it long enough. Lingard was good all last season, and he's only just come and played half of football against Brighton. It's his first appearance this season, so Lingard gets in there for me.
I think we'll be saying different by January, but all right, we'll
go on now.
We'll go on now. We'll give Lingard.
All right, so we're going for a midfield three of Dele Alli, Eriksen, and Pogba.
That's some ballers in that midfield.
Matic. You can't get. You've got Pogba there.
Matic or Dyer? No, I don't know.
Dyer's not getting in. He's fucking shit.
Oi, none of that. What do you mean? He's not shit.
He
would get in. What
you wouldn't get in our team? Don't say it.
Mourinho tried so hard to get him last summer.
That's because Mourinho tries to get them kind of players. He's
versatile. He does a job for the team. I love Dyer.
He does a job. I would never have him Man United. All right. So that's the midfield three. All right, the front three now.
So you're saying Lingard over Moura on the right?
Yeah, I'm saying that. Because you wouldn't put him in the midfield three, I would probably put him in there, but...
There's no chance of getting in Dele, no chance.
Right. All right, cool, so...
Look at this on the channel.
Right wing, I'm saying...
So left wing, you're sort of Sanchez, Martial, Sanchez?
So, obviously, all right, so Lingard on the right, obviously, with the Martial thing, I can't warrant putting him in there because he hasn't played any football and he's in quite a low place at the moment. Sanchez is not doing the mustard. He's not cutting the mustard so far. He keeps giving the ball away. And on the left, he looks poor, I have to say. If he can have a season like he did at Arsenal from the left, when was his first season, when he was fantastic.
Even his first three, to be fair.
Yeah,
his first three seasons,
he was good. But his last season, I remember he was playing up front and he was brilliant. But he had one season when he was from the left, he was quite good. But we haven't seen that. So I'm kind of thinking he should go in there on his potential ability because he's the best player for that. He's better than Son. He's better than Martial when he's playing at his best. But I haven't seen it from Man United, so I'm a bit torn of whether I just stick him in there because it's Sanchez and he's proved he's done it before, but he hasn't done it at us.
If you're putting Sanchez on there, it's on his Arsenal form, that's for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not on his United
I have
form.
to be real. Like, we all know Sanchez has not been playing good, guys.
And Son's been quality for Spurs.
He has.
Especially last 2 seasons, he's been getting like regularly 12, 13, 14 Premier League goals. And for a winger, not to be sniffed at, he's getting regular assists as well.
It just feels bad to just be putting all these Tottenham players in, but it's a sad reality.
And you said you wouldn't stop the squads. But
no, because I told you the reason why. Yeah, I told you the reason why. We'll talk about that in a sec.
I think Son has to be there on form.
Yeah.
If we're talking form, I think it has to be Son.
All right. Well, do you know what? We're going to sit on the fence with this one. We're going to do it on form. Son goes in there.
Because we did in January, put Martial ahead of Son.
I know.
January,
yeah, true. Yeah, that was a debate.
Son steamed ahead. I think
he did. Well, because Mourinho didn't even play Martial after that because Sanchez came. So on form, Son will go in there. But realistically, if Sanchez can get his act together, he walks into that position. Up front.
Come on, please. Golden Boot winner of the World Cup, just to add a bit of gloss on that.
That was the worst Golden Boot you could ever get, bro. All penalties.
Oh, come on. People don't remember these things.
Man. Lukaku was close behind him, scoring actual goals.
Do you remember every goal Miroslav Klose got in the World Cup? You know what I mean?
No, but they weren't all penalties. They weren't all penalties.
Kane, one of them was
Listen, man,
Kane
is a top-notch finisher. Like, Lukaku does miss some easy chances. I love Lukaku.
I think Kane's a level above Lukaku, honestly.
No,
I
do. If you give him chances, although we don't maximise Lukaku because we don't play fully to his strengths, but I agree. So we can ooze more out of Lukaku, definitely, by changing our style of play, which ain't going to happen.
But even last season, he got 15 Premier League goals?
16, yeah, and it's not good. It's not good. I said, that's what I'm saying. I think people
not terrible,
you're not
but
looking at it properly. He got like 28 goals for the whole season, 29 goals, but only 16 in the Premier League, and he played nearly every single game.
He needs to be getting 20 Premier League goals at least.
And that's why I think he needs to up his game. But that is not all his fault because the chances we give him are not always that great.
Kane has never not got 20 goals in the Premier League season.
No, he's got to go in there. He's got to go in there for that.
There we go.
What do you guys think? That's our 11.
That was brutal, man.
I can't. It hurts me. It hurts me to actually have that many Spurs players in there. But the truth is, at this precise moment, I couldn't really argue. I mean, maybe you guys think differently, and that's what it's all about. It's all about opinion. So De Gea in goal, right back Trippier with Vertonghen and Alderweireld as centre halves.
Left back Davis.
Midfield three of Dele Alli, Eriksen, and Pogba, and the front three of Song stroke Sanchez. Son stroke Sanchez. Kane and Jesse Lingard.
Yeah, I'm happy with
That's
that.
how it goes.
I'm happy with that.
Just before we go, what do you think the score's going to be?
I'm hoping we go. Listen, we have an awful record at Old Trafford. Ever since Pochettino came, we haven't scored. We haven't got a point, so it's not great. Not great. Slim pickings on last precedent, but I'm hoping we can go there. We can assert our authority. I think we're at a stage now as a team. We've come this far. Since Pochettino's taken over, it's now time for us to start going to place at Old Trafford and asserting our dominance, actually start dominating the game and showing our quality. And I'm hoping we can come at least a draw. I'm going to go for a 1-1.
1-1, yeah. So
I'm going to go for a 1-0.
It's nice to see you're clearly you're still not confident on
I'm not. I don't know. It's hard to be too confident because you still
you've got nothing to go on.
Harry Kane as well hasn't scored at Old Trafford.
He's normally as the price mate. He's in whatever defender's playing. He's in their back pocket. Smalling's had even Jones has had him in his back pocket.
But I feel like we're going to play Kane and Lucas up front.
Yeah,
so I think it could give you another problem with Dele and Eriksen floating around.
Okay.
And if I feel like you're going to need to be on your game if you're going to stop us with 5 at the back. So I'm going to go 1-1 just because previously we haven't done well there. But I'm confident we can go there and have a good game. All
right, I'm going to go with 1-0. I know after the back of the Brighton defeat and the manner of the defending was shambolic, you might think I'm crazy, but the factors that I think will see us through this game and actually keep a clean sheet is against the top sides at Old Trafford. Even last year, I'm going off last year, we beat them apart from Man City. We beat Chelsea, we beat Liverpool, and we seem to raise our game somehow. Or not even if the whole game weren't perfect, we seem to get the results.
It's always been Mourinho. He's always been good against.
That's what he does exactly. So, and I think there'll be a reaction from that team.
That's what I'm worried about as well.
And the fact that you don't travel well to Old Trafford, I think that will work in our favour. So I'm going to go over cagey affair. I think it'll be a close game. You'll have your chances, and so will we. And I think it will be not a shootout because we don't really do shootouts. We don't make that many chances. But I think we'll get a 1-0.
I think it's been 1-0 3 years in a row now.
Yeah,
so that's a pretty
exactly.
Safe bet.
There you go. So I think it'll be 1-0. So that's been our predicted. That's been our combined 11. Let us know what you guys think. Was I too soft? Should I put more Man United players in there? I don't think so. You guys might disagree. But that's why I love it, man. It's all about opinion. It's all about opinion. Sim, thanks for joining us.
Cheers, man.
Make sure you guys check out We Are Tottenham TV as well. Link will be in the description to subscribe to them and check out their content. Laters.
All right, nice.